This video is for white people and it's a lesson on racism. And this video is going to be entitled Infantilizing Yours While Demonizing Ours. Let me give you a prime example of that. You remember Trayvon Martin? How about Tamir Rice? How about the Central Park Five? How about so many young black men who have been demonized by the dominant white society, but then when it comes to young white men, suddenly they're just mentally ill. They're lone wolves. They're just misunderstood. We just need to coddle them. You know, Dylan Roof, he gets to go eat at Burger King. Philando Castile, Elijah McClain, Alton Sterling, Rayshard Brooks. And we can go on and on and on with these names. Notice how every one of those names were demonized. Notice how little Elijah McClain, a frail young man, he played the violin for cats, was known to do community service, the sweetest person ever. If he were to offend someone, he would bow to them. The most non-aggressive guy you could think of. And yet what happened to him? And look at how the police and white society demonized him, all to justify what race soldiers did to this young man. And now we fast forward to the current time. We have a racist photo where the Dallas Cowboys owner, Jerry Jones, is seen in that photo. And people say, oh, well, that was a long time ago. And he was just 14 or 15 years old. Excuse me, I'm from South Carolina. And I know what happened to the youngest person ever in this country. His name was George Stinney. George Stinney, he's no longer with us because he was falsely accused of something. And he was the youngest ever. Did you have the same smoke for Tamir Rice? Did you have the same smoke for Trayvon Martin? I want you to notice how white people can be victims, especially young white people can be victims. But young black people, well, they're perpetrators. They fit the description. They deserve what they get. That's how you see them. Because you can't tell me that's not one of the biggest reasons why Kyle Rittenhouse is walking free right now. If Kyle Rittenhouse were named Jamal or Tyrone, Kyle Rittenhouse would be eating at the prison mess hall right now. So you infantilize your children while demonizing ours to disastrous results. Because all that ends up happening is a continuance of this system of global white supremacy. And that's been my TED Talk.